Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back with another video. Apologies that I'm not in my usual setup. I am actually in the midst of moving house. We were due to move house yesterday. Day's been rearranged, so literally everything is packed into storage. So it's just a mobile phone job this morning. I do apologise, but I felt the need to come to you ASAP Rocky. First of all, congratulations to Newcastle United getting a victory. Courtesy of a Chris Wood penalty against Atalanta last night. First night back for quite a few people at St James's Park in the last 3 months. I'm sure the atmosphere was rocking. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but I will be back for the Forest game, so I'm very, very excited. But we do it all again tonight against Atletico Bilbao, which will be an interesting feat as well. So hopefully we can get a result there. From what I saw, I didn't manage to see much from the stream because, as I'm sure you're aware, it was very, very glitchy. But I think a lot of people were under the impression, and rightly so, that we're still quite lacking up front, which will we hope can be rectified before the start of the season. However, Newcastle United this morning have been not only linked, but have pursued aggressively and placed a bid for none other than James Maddison of Leicester City, the absolute playmaker for them, that linchpin in their creative movement going forward. Newcastle United have bid £40 million for James Maddison and had it rejected. I'm confused. Now, James Maddison is capable of playing out on the left and the right, but I think we'd all agree that his main focal point in terms of position is what's the word I'm looking for? His best asset is playing through the middle in that central attacking role. Now, don't we have another target that we're all interested in, Lucas Paqueta, for similar money from Olympic Lyon? And I was under the impression that that's a position that we weren't looking at. Now, Leicester were looking to renew James Maddison's contract yesterday, and I don't believe that he has signed anything as of yet. But according to Mr. Percy of the Telegraph and Luke Edwards, by all accounts, they have broken the news this morning and confirmed that it is 100% true, and tagged Newcastle United in the post to say that Newcastle United have had a bid of £40 million turned down for the England prospect. Now, James Maddison has some unbelievable stats. He's been an excellent player in that Leicester City team, a very, very large focal point. I think a lot of people will be excited by this news, but also it will be divided because I'm not a huge fan of the arrogance that he possesses. However, I do understand that that can transition into the way that somebody plays. So it's not necessarily something that you'd want to completely eradicate from somebody's game. We've seen people, managers, try to do that for particular people in the past, and it's not necessarily worked out. But where has this come from? I don't think we've seen any sort of links with James Maddison anywhere, so it is a surprise. But I suppose it always tends to be those ones that usually end up coming off. So I think this one has real legs, and if they're already looking at bidding £40 million, I have a feeling that James Maddison could now be in a Newcastle United shirt by the start of the season. Now, if that isn't the case, then certainly the potential of Lucas Paqueta, that kind of strengthens that link as well, because it does mean that actually we are looking at that playmaker role. Or is it the fact that James Maddison could potentially play across that middle three, so he could essentially play out on the left, out on the right, and in that attacking role, and maybe they'd rather look at central attacking position now to complement Callum Wilson's movement rather than looking at an out-and-out number 9. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. James Maddison to Newcastle United. Is it happening? Is it happening? Let's just have a look at his some of his stats as well, because I'll just grab those up on screen. Because at first I looked, I thought, 40 million, is that quite a bit? But then you look at his stats and you realise what he's done for that Leicester City side. He's been an absolute linchpin, hasn't he? Again, early career, making moves to the likes of Coventry, Norwich City. I believe he started his career at Coventry City back in 2013. And then made his debut for Leicester back in 2018, of which in that first season, played 36 games, scored 7 goals. And I don't have his assist stats here, but I'm sure he had like 12 or 13 assists. And then you're looking at the season after that, the 2020 season, 31 goals, 31 games, 6 goals. 31 games of the season after, 8 goals, 35 games after that last season, and 12 goals. And arguably, the start to last season was the weakest start he's had in a long, long time, but he picked up his form massively. And he was also sidelined for a month or so with an injury. Sorry, not a month, but, you know, about 2 or 3 weeks he was sidelined around February, March, and still managed to score 12 goals. Obviously, you know, it was 35 games that he's played in, but 12 goals from that central attacking role is no mean feat by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm surprised. I can't see Leicester letting him go, but apparently he's keen on the move as well. So this is exciting news. Because I believe even if it doesn't come off, it strengthens our position in the transfer market at the type of calibre of player that we are looking for. You know, he's got Europa League experience as well. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, because I don't want to continue to waffle. James Maddison to Newcastle United could be a thing. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell. So you get first dibs when all of the Newcastle Fans TV content comes out. It's been your boy Carl. I'll see you soon. Peace.